Morning, everybody. UFC Fight Night 197 official weigh-ins ready to begin in just about 7.5 minutes or so. 1 hour early, so hopefully everybody that's here remembered, and everybody that's not here, well, sorry. We'll have a replay of it, highlights, photo gallery, all that good stuff. 11 fights lined up for UFC Fight Night 197. Dag says this is like watching grass grow. The stream literally went live 15 seconds ago, bro. The event has not even begun yet. But if you're bored, I'll tell you there's a little X up at the top right corner of your browser. You can just click on it and head somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, I had to set my alarm an extra hour early this morning. We fired up. Scott McCrate in the house. What's going on? Cheesy J, we're not putting up with it today. We're not putting up with it. If you guys didn't see, pretty cool lineup adjustment. Of course, we lost Darkus Stolice earlier in the week, but the UFC promoted Miguel Baeza versus Chaos Williams to the main card. So more fireworks in the main card. Man, you look at this lineup, man, start to finish. We could be in for some bangers. So looking forward to it. You know Justin T. We let him know. We let him know. All right. Dag has settled down now. He's gotten with the program. Chijioki in the house. Derek says Holloway destroys Rodriguez. You know, I picked Max Holloway too, but I'm anxious for this fight, man. Stylistically, it could be a lot of fun, to be honest with you. It's an uphill battle for Yair Rodriguez for sure, but stylistically, it could be a lot of fun. So looking forward to this fight, but honestly looking forward to this card. Christopher in the house. Nah. Yes. MPTV. Cold Coffee wants me to shout you out with the line that briefly crossed my mind at the press conference. I started to get on the mic and say, or you could push up on these nuts, but I decided that would be horribly unprofessional and inappropriate. So these are the thoughts that cross my mind in situations like that, but I decided it was best to just laugh and move on. Nader in the house. Jesse Malucci, Max pound for pound. Absolutely, man. Pound for pound. What's good, Jonathan Rivera? Everybody waking up early today. Joseph Ramos calling Yair by head kick KO in the 4th round. Put some money on that. I bet that's a solid prop. K-Mill, I appreciate it. That's what's up, Denial. I appreciate you. Derek, that's a solid inside joke right there. Says, I hope that Rodriguez show up. His phone battery could be dead. Well, that's a deep cut right there. Well done. If you like a preview from me and Cold Coffee of this event, check out the MMA Roadshow. Live on all your podcasting platforms. What's up, Justin H? Scott Walden, that's what's going on. I appreciate you. Ooh, greetings from Chile. Ignacio. Hola. Sounded like Rampage Jackson. I'll take that as a compliment. Christopher Rodriguez says, my hometown boy Max by boxing. Yeah, he's got Chris boxing, doesn't it? Brett Singleton talking about Cannonier versus Brunson. exciting fights in that division. Jesse says Max is going to put on a boxing clinic. MP, nah, I wouldn't do that, man. It really did cross my mind, though. I thought it would bring down the house, especially in New York, but I was like, oh, Jesse, nah, I'm not gonna. I already used it once. That's enough. Nas or Jay-Z. I go Jay-Z. Loser. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I know how fortunate I am. Been a good run here. Hey, quick climb. What's going on? Denial says Yair will have a chance at a Hail Mary like against Zombie. Yeah, that's probably the most likely scenario, right? I mean, if you're picking Yair Rodriguez, I mean, I can't imagine you're picking him to dominate Max Holloway, right? You're picking him to weather some storm and then land something big. Thoughts on Habib turning heel on Gaethje and Ferguson? Yeah, that's you hit on it there. What sucks is they could do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Because he's retired. So I'm okay with it, I guess, to a degree. But it's like you can't fight. So what are you doing exactly? Jonathan Rivera chilling with Thanksgiving. My mom's actually coming in town, so we'll have a little family Thanksgiving. I'm excited. My mom's coming in, and me, my wife, my kid will all hang out and spend a few days off together. So loving that. Justin, I saw somebody bring that up too. I don't know. I don't think so, but yeah. Denial. I kind of wish I would have done the shoey at this point, if I'm being honest with you. Christian says we should not write Rodriguez off. You know, that's what I'm saying. Look, he's dangerous. But Max, I just feel like Max is operating on a different level. You know what I mean? Man, he's fantastic. Jesse, I do cover Bellator. I'm actually on the voting panel, so I watch every event. It's just that I live in Vegas, so with the UFC being here in Vegas every week, I haven't gotten to go to a Bellator in a long time. Pre-pandemic, basically, was the last time I went to a Bellator. But I still watch every show. And by the way, this week Danny Segura is out there. He's in Florida, so he also joined me on the MMA Roadshow to help preview the card. All right, looks like everybody's getting in place. We're going to get started. I'll jump back on here and chat what we can. Cold Coffee providing that beautiful 4K stream. We'll have photos up, live results on the site. I'll jump here and chat when we can. Enjoy watching. Are you just stirring the pot over there, bro? Stirring the pot, just trying to get. Whoops. It's good. Not that one.
For real, like I've never.
I did see that. I was like, uh-oh. As soon as I saw it, I was like, uh-oh.
But now I find out it's got to be Ali. It's not. Somebody was just like, Brandon, you're still a little new. When you're ready. Are we ready? Good morning, everyone. Ready for weigh-ins this morning. First to the scale, one half of our main event, Yair Rodriguez.
Number one.
Official weight 145 and a half for Yair Rodriguez. Next to the scale, Da Un Jung. Official weight 204 and a half for Da Un Jung. Next to the scale, Ben Rothwell. Official weight 265 pounds for Ben Rothwell. Next to the scale, Andrea Lee. Official weight 125 and a half for Andrea Lee. Who's next? Mark or Joel? Okay. Next to the scale, Mark Jacasey. Official weight 156 pounds for Mark Jacasey. Next to the scale, Cynthia Calvillo. Official weight 126 pounds for Cynthia Calvillo. Next to the scale, Felicia Spencer. Official weight 145 and a half for Felicia Spencer. Next to the scale, Tiago Moises. Official weight 155 pounds for Tiago Moises. Rafael, is that you? Is that Rafael? Yeah. Next to the scale, Rafael Alves. No, it's not. Normally they do, but he says the R. Like Ronnie Yair. He says the R. Official weight 155 pounds for Rafael Alves. Next to the scale, Joel Alvarez. Official weight 157 and a half for Joel Alvarez. Next to the scale, Sean Woodson. Official weight 145 and a half for Sean Woodson. Next to the scale, Leah Letson. Official weight 145 pounds for Leah Letson. Next to the scale, Chaos Williams. Official weight 169 pounds for Chaos Williams. Next to the scale, Courtney Casey. Official weight 125 pounds for Courtney Casey. Next to the scale, Song Yadong. Official weight 135 and a half for Song Yadong. Next to the scale, Liana Jojua. Official weight 129 pounds for Liana Jojua.
All right, guys, all caught up here. Photos so far have been published. Let's say they cut the stream. Did the stream drop for a second? Sorry about that. Must have been some Wi-Fi issues up there from a man cold coffee, but no, she didn't. She made 128.5. Gotta believe that was just an opportunity to get the weight down as low as possible to negotiate the percentage. That's really the only reason there would be to when you're that far off to weigh in again. So that's two misses on the day. Joel Alvarez was also heavy as well. He came in like 10 minutes into the weigh-in session, so 2 misses so far. Still waiting on one half of our main event. Yair Rodriguez and Julio Arce. On your prelims, we're just waiting on Colin England and Kennedy Nzechukwu. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left to go, I believe, if my count is correct. And of course, face-offs will follow. They'll be scheduled for 10 a.m. local. Unless we get done early, they can always do the face-offs a little bit early as long as everybody's ready to go. Check in on the chat. No GHL. Max did not weigh in yet. AJM. Yeah, still waiting on Max Holloway at this point. Everybody likes talking about Colby Covington's. I appreciate it, Mr. S. Yeah, the Colby Covington thing was funny, man. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. The ironic part is he said that I said something I never did, so I think he was just having a little fun. Mark Fellows. I don't know if Hottie. Yeah, that pub talk. He did kind of rip off our concept, didn't he? Yeah, I mean, I've known Colby for a long time. I actually interviewed him at his UFC debut over in Macau. So I've always had a good relationship with Colby. I like Colby. I thought he was just playing around. He's putting on a show being Colby. I didn't take it personally. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I just thought Colby was being funny, so it didn't bother me. Looks like Kennedy Nzechukwu is over there, so I think we're going to get back to action. We'll jump in here when we can.
Next to the scale, Kennedy Nzechukwu. Official weight 205 for Kennedy Nzechukwu. Next to the scale, Miguel Baeza. Official weight 170.5 for Miguel Baeza.
Okay, back. Got those last 2 photos updated. So if you want to see photos or anything, I've got the gallery currently as it stands up live on MMA Junkie. We'll keep updating it as we go, and of course, I'm at Cold Coffee. I'll have video highlights as well. But as it stands right now, a little more than an hour to go in the weigh-in session. We're still waiting on 4 fighters at this point, but some big ones in there. One half of your main event, Max Holloway, and one half of your co-main event in Marcos Rogerio de Lima. So that's where we stand right now. Elliot Alderson, says thoughts on how the early start is going to affect the West Coast fighters. It definitely can. I mean, look, we've seen it all over the world, right? You know, in Australia, the first fight's at like 9:30 when we do events, you know, down in that part of the region. We've had the opposite of it, right? In Brazil, well, hell, how about that event in Manchester? You know, fights at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So, and that's not even to mention Fight Island. So sleep schedule can be a big factor. There's no question about it. 10 a.m. start time. Here in Vegas. So, you know, if you don't get your sleep schedule adjusted, it can be a problem. There's no question about it. Starman Wise by is a chaos, not the co-main. It was on the prelims to start the week, if you can imagine that. But I thought that was a great one to bring up. Fantastic fight. Any updates on Leon Edwards? My understanding is they're trying to kind of hold out and push for the title fight at this point. So we'll see what happens. We have not gotten official word on either of the 2 weight misses, whether the fight is still on or not. I'd imagine they are. Just a matter of percentages. Luis Ortiz face-offs are scheduled at 10 a.m. Pacific. Hang on. Is it lagging? Okay, all right, I'll stop. Cold Coffee is going to reset the stream. I guess he's having some connection issues with the Wi-Fi, so I'm going to lay out here for a second. Stream's going to cut, but it should pop right back up right here. So. Well, that was quick. I didn't even know. Jamie, John Morgan's day is good. You know, started a little early this morning with the 1 hour extra early weigh-in, but it was a good day. EC, main event has not weighed yet. Yair Rodriguez was the first fighter to the scale this morning, but we have not yet seen Max Holloway. Thomas, yes, Song did actually wear sunglasses during the weigh-in. I think I actually heard Jeff Mullins say he's looking a little Hollywood, but, you know, Song doesn't speak a lot of English, so I'm not sure he really processed that. I'll pass on. Elliot Alderson, I'll pass on the congratulations on the crib to Cold Coffee. Taking a lot of, he gives a thumbs up, says the thank you for that. He's stressful times for anybody trying to get a house, man. He was struggling. J-Mac, you can check out the official weigh-in results over at MMA Junkie, but we're waiting on 4 fighters at this point. 4 fighters. Yeah, if anyone lives in Vegas and you want to help Cold Coffee move, I thought it was kind of funny. Like, what did Cyril say? It was kind of unnecessary. I mean, but you know, look, you got a fight lined up, right? That's the enemy at that point. So I'm okay with it. Like, I thought it was kind of funny. Like, it is kind of unnecessary, but it's kind of funny too, right? You got a big fight lined up. Why do we have to be cordial? You know, we can be cordial after. Yeah, Mr. Sorry, Cold Coffee's handling the stream up there, but as always, we're kind of at the mercy of the Wi-Fi here, which for whatever reason, we struggle with sometimes. Hustle. Can we get Dylan and Ali video? I haven't heard of any video that exists. I haven't seen it. I just heard some eyewitness accounts, but I have not heard of any video that exists, unfortunately, because I'm sure that would do a lot of views. Scrap, you asked who missed. Liana Jojua missed, as did Joel Alvarez. All right, just my 2 cents. We're holding them to it. Jake, no, Holloway has not weighed in yet, so we're still waiting on him. Oh, yes, J-Mac, I see those little buffers there as well. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tim. That'll definitely be on the countdown. You count on that. All right, looks like we're back to action. Can't see who it is.
But they're not. They're not in sync. They're doing.
Next to the scale, Julio Arce. Official weight 135.5 for Julio Arce. Next to the scale, Max Holloway. Official weight 146 pounds for Max Holloway.
What's up, brother? You good? I'm good, man. How are you?
I gotta wait till he gets a little bit older so he can take his time. This is. Isn't that not right? Just the one run out there. Just like,
I mean, it looks like a place like I would love to go hike, and then just knowing that you own it, though.
watch this. Watch how small it is.
Holy shit, dude.
Easy on the body.
Really? Really? How come?
I think I'm gonna get like a training ring. It's not just it is, but we need to get out there for. He said so I'm gonna keep that's gonna have to be.
Did you? Wow.
Where's your partner in crime?
It's just there. Yeah,
Just like all the way up there.
for sure.
Quietly. Jesus. I just grabbed. Brad, I couldn't even get around the corner. I got to your neck. Good? All right, I'm out, boys.
Yes, sir. See you tomorrow, bro.
Later.
All right. Took me a second there. I don't know why. I was having a little technical problems getting that Max Holloway photo loaded for some reason. But your main event is now official. So Max Holloway has weighed in at 146 pounds. That means at this point we're just waiting on Marcos Rosario de Lima and Colin England. No real reason for concern. Still got about 48 minutes left. So we did start an hour. Liana Jojua. AJ. Hold up. Oh, here we go. All right. Courtesy of Mike Bond. The desk analyst will be Anthony Smith and Bilal Muhammad. Oh, the Octagon announcer will be Joe Martinez. So, looks like Bruce is taking a week off this week. AJM. Danny Ibarra. You can check out the full. Oh, come on now. Gianni's teeth in the house. Did Gianni's teeth forget that the weigh-ins were an hour earlier this week? Be honest. Mr. S, yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. Cold Coffee's up there. He's doing some video editing, but he's keeping an eye on everything. Peter, I don't know in terms of the broadcast why they're doing them earlier. I think it's just what they have available, to be honest with you. Oh, Scott McCray, you trouble starter. You trouble starter. I helped him last time, so I feel like I'm done at this point. No, I told him I'd help him. Oh, Teresa, hook it up with some seats in the Apex. You know how expensive the seats in the Apex are? There's so few of them. They sell them expensive. Maybe if you go out and like put up a sign like that lady did that wanted to meet Habib. Remember that lady? They like let her meet Habib and took her in. Oh, damn. Jonathan Rivera says it's snowing in Chicago. Oof. Billy Hicks, Tampa, Florida. I enjoyed my time in Tampa. We went there for a CFFC event not that long ago. Stayed at the Hard Rock there in Tampa. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I just saw that. My IQ is 2. What's your fight of the year so far? I mean, it's hard. I haven't really thought about it, but recency bias got me talking Chandler Gaethje for sure. But I know there's some other good fights this year. They're probably. I'll have to sit down. See, it's hard for me to just pull them all off my list. That fight the other night was crazy, though. Elliot, no, I haven't been to a Raiders game yet. Too expensive for me. I did tour the stadium though with my son way back in I think we did it in April. Really, really nice stadium. I need to go to like a UNLV game or something. You can get tickets there for pretty cheap. Oh. Burgos versus Billy Q was 10 times tough. That was a hell of a fight too, man. That was a hell of a fight. Jonathan Rivera, when was the last time you were in Chicago? It's been a while. Fuck, everything runs together here with this pandemic stuff. I guess it would probably be the last time there was a UFC event there, whenever that was. I like Chicago in the summertime, man. Chicago in the winter, not the greatest place to be. Chicago in the summer is a pretty damn cool town. Luis Ortiz wanting the UFC to come to Boston. I know they want to start traveling again. Okay, that's an interesting question. Hold on. If all the champions were in one weight class at one weight, who would be the new champion? So basically, we're just asking who the pound for pound best fighter is, although pound for pound is such a weird thing. I mean, does Ngannou get to keep his power at this imaginary weight class? Because that's some scary stuff. Trying to think here. That's a good question. You think about all the styles back and forth. I'm gonna stick with Ngannou. I'll say he's got the power. Yeah, Addison, Dawkins, Roman. I was looking forward to that fight. Yeah, Madrich, and I was thinking about Usman as well. But you think about that Ngannou power, he's just got to clip you once, and I mean, we're talking about a title fight. It's gonna be a 25-minute fight, right? Teresa said no. They all get jacked to look like Ngannou, so they all move up to 265. Ooh, Labyrinth says same size Moreno kills these guys. Wow. Yes, Rex. This is John Morgan. Dylan said, imagine a 230-pound Moreno. Yeah, that would be crazy, right? He's like 230, but he gets to have all the speed that he has at flyweight. He stays the same like cardio level, speed level. MP, yeah, it's actually Barry White. Mighty Mouse or GSP. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about well-rounded martial arts there. Ooh, J Pats, good call. If they're all 265, then Valentine is the champ. 265-pound Usman is terrifying. Good call, Gianni's Teeth. Bon Keith. Next CFSC event next Friday night from Tunica, Mississippi. So next Friday night, be sure and tune in to UFC Fight Pass. Myself and CM Punk will be calling CFSC. So next week's going to be a fun week because Wednesday I'll do the media day here in Vegas, and then Thursday I'll fly to Memphis, and then Saturday we're going to fly back, and I'm actually going to go to the fights, and it's my anniversary with my wife, so we're going to watch the fights and hang out. Rex, I just push everybody out of the way. Elliot is a silly hypothetical, but that's what makes it fun. MP, no, I'm not from Memphis. I'm from Dallas. Originally from Dallas. Rex, I'm telling you, I just push everybody out of the way. Zach, yeah. I feel you on Oklahoma. I lived in OKC for a year. I lived in Tulsa for a year. I got love for Oklahoma. One eye open. Houston's been having some great fight cards lately. I see you, Elliot. Yeah. Hey, honey, it's our anniversary. You want to go to some fights? This probably isn't going to work. So why don't you watch some fights? And she actually used to watch the fights quite a bit, and she used to because she's always doing like family stuff and like volunteers at a school and things like that. So it was pretty funny though, right? When you put it that way. Hey, honey, happy anniversary. Got us some fight tickets. Ooh, St. Louis, that's a fun town too. Man, we just got to get this world back to normal, you know what I mean? So we can start traveling this thing around again. But rules are always changing. Hopefully we're getting towards the end of it. All right. Just two fighters left at this point, Marcos Rogerio de Lima and Colin Anglin.
Next to the scale, Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Official weight 259 pounds for Marcos Rogerio de Lima.
Nothing.
Cool.
Exciting to be done early, I guess.
I actually didn't realise it was an early morning until Kevin.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so what time's the check-in tomorrow?
I think 9 a.m. The first fight's at 10 a.m.
Sneaky good card.
Dude, it's a really good card. Like, because at first you just go, well, it's the main event and that's it. But stylistically,
Yeah, like Mark Casey's never been in a bad fight, nor has Kennedy last name.
no. And dude, against Rafael House is crazy. So
Cynthia versus Andrew's got potential.
that's a meaningful fight.
Yeah, meaningful, yeah.
Yep.
Song Yadong's always in a good fight.
Yep.
Chaos Williams. That fight, and the main event.
Dude, I think it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, there's a couple of good fights next week as well. Like there's not major star power in the next 2 weeks, but there's some nice little matches.
Exactly.
Obviously Adrian Yanez, he's like my favourite.
That's a great one.
It's a tough fight. Top 8 guys, like that's just a tough fight.
Yeah.
Yanez, starts to stay. That's the stable.
That would be big. All cut up. Let's see. All right. One and only Oscar Willis stopped by to say what's up. I got the photos loaded. So now we're just waiting on Colin Anglin, last fighter to weigh in. And then we'll have our face-offs at the top of the hour. Josh's locks. Let's see his parlay here. Kennedy, Williams, Moises, Yadong, Rothwell, Max, over 1.5. Putting $2,000 down? Putting $2,000 down on a 5-leg parlay? Oh, my bad. Plus 1972. I was like, what? Oh, whoa, Zozo. Calm down with the spamming, bro. Calm down with the spamming. All right, AJN, what's the fight you're looking forward to seeing most tomorrow? I mean, obviously the main event, as long as it lasts, is going to be outstanding. Miguel Baeza, Chaos Williams could be nuts. Song Yadong, Julio Arce could be nuts. Thiago Moises, Joel Alvarez. Mark Diakese, Rafael House. Main event for sure. Obviously a real meaningful fight. I like Moises versus Alvarez because it's kind of that next tier kind of fight. But Baeza versus Williams should be crazy. Real talk. MMA locker room. Yeah. All right, Alex. I'll see you next week, my man. "26 minutes, Brian Anthony." We're just missing Colin Anglin at this point. Yeah, Aiden Collins, the last one. Ooh, and T says Baeza gonna piece him up. I tell you what though, man. Early on, how about Mark Diakese and Rafael Alves? That could be a good fight early on. And Shuku as an opener will be a banger. Matt, you're absolutely right there. This is I think this card has a lot of fun fights on it. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, JP, Joel Alvarez. He was heavy, unfortunately, about 10 minutes in as well. Triple G, appreciate you. T-Bone. JP, yeah, so far we haven't heard any cancellations. I think they'll both be all right. Zozo. Somebody else was in here earlier taking Yair by head kick. In fact, they actually said Yair head kick 4th round. I can't remember the person's name, but they said that early on. So that's what I was saying. If you're going to pick Yair, I imagine, you're going to pick him to catch Max or something, right? Like, I wouldn't expect Yair to be able to strike Max over the course of 5 rounds and go to a decision. So I guess you'd be asking him to catch him or something, right? So is New 420 in here dropping a body armor commercial? Are you a body armor bot? Gianni's teeth, yeah. When he said that, it was kind of hard to argue with him. But I appreciate that. Yeah, go check out the interview with Justin Gates. We got it going. Uh-oh. We got Colin? Let's get our last fighter to wait in. Maybe we get to face us a little early, or maybe we'll sit here and chat for a while.
Next to the scale, Colin Anglin. Official weight 146 pounds for Colin Anglin.
Need some space for me, dog.
You can sit on my shoulders.
Jim, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. All right. Well, looks like we're going to have until the top of the hour, as best I can tell, for these face-offs. Still no official word from the UFC, but I would guess they're just getting the fine amounts approved. Liana Jojua and Joella Alvarez each missed weight. Again, I don't anticipate any issues with those fights, but they do have to get the fine amounts figured out, of course. But weigh-ins are complete. Full results are up on MMA Junkie. Photos of everybody on the scale are up there in the gallery as well. And we'll have the face-offs here shortly. I don't know who's wheezing. I was doing some editing. I didn't hear any wheezing going on. Hopefully everybody's all right. I don't know where we have another microphone set up. Oh, well. Yeah. Colin England was looking very studious up on the scales today. I liked it. Clark Kent. Everybody was very impressed with Colin England's glasses on the scale. Said he looked very still good. For Hefty Floofing over here, just dropping rhymes. Ooh, Sosa Montana says Gilbert Burns isn't big enough to go against Shemaev. I'd like to see that fight. I'd like to see that fight. All right, MMA locker room says Tyrell Fortune's a good value tonight, minus 170. Yeah, Jesus, I think that would be a good matchup, man. I'd like to see that. Whew, Brandon K says, why do Chinese fighters keep losing, John? Yeah, the Performance Institute crew has not done phenomenal in results, but I think that's kind of to be expected. You know, it's still developing. I think they'll continue to get better. That's what it's about. Ooh, Matt W says 5K on Turner. Man. T-Bone. I'll definitely take a cold beer. Take a picture in a cold beer. Hamzat versus Strickland. Hamzat versus Magny. MMA odds, if I was the opponent, I'd definitely be asking for more than 20%. You know, if your opponent has a history of missing weight. Let's see if we got I just got, no, I was hoping that was the results email from the UFC. Ooh, Jonathan Rivera, who gets fight of the night, man. I'm telling you, there's going to be some bangers. Well, I'm knocking on wood. Hopefully I'm not jinxing the car, but I feel like there's going to be some bangers tomorrow. I think there's going to be some competition for that reward. Nick Rubis face-off should start here in about 5 minutes. Hamzat versus John Morgan. I'll pass on that. I'm out. I'm out. All right, looks like everybody's starting to move their cameras, get in place. So I got to move so I can reserve my spot because I got to get in position to shoot the face-off. So I'm going to back away, and we'll have these things start at the top of the hour.
Yeah, it is nice out. It just sucks that roads are not nice to walk. How long is it? Oh, nice. What, Rock 12?
Jim Beam. Ever heard of it? All right. No, I'm not, bro. Not even close. Not a fan.
yesterday I was like, yeah, I said Mike's doing ice cream. He was like, oh yeah, that's right, Little is out there. Yeah, Mike told me one of them. I said, yeah. But the point is that he knew that he was out of town.
I was like 4 months getting like a better number. Roll was
Yeah, because I said it was. It's going 12. They're like 8
I'm actually kind of surprised for myself.
But I'm trying to figure out oh, Cameron, he's over here. Usually Cameron, Robert, and Will, and 2 and 1, and 2 there, and 1 here. Since it's Will's out of town, that's yeah. That's what I'm saying. He knows. Yeah, man.
Put that on your highlight.
That's the same thing. You can use clothing instantly. Yeah. It's called their grammar. One of my daughters, I don't know something. One of my daughters texted me this morning, made a long picture of me. Not of me. You're on the gram. Well, a picture of Concord. Yeah. Made it to the gram. So I shared it with Instagram. Am I darling? Yeah.
Yeah, the picture of Connor's waffle is glad. You can next to him.
You're on the broadcast.
One of the things on that.
Probably on the top.
One of the
Fans ever want to take it?
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's because you're on the
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it's just because they saw me on the face.
Which is on the gram.
Right, okay. But
One of Instagram.
I was right here. Yeah, I will say you were scored, but I declared it.
thanks, man.
You John.
What's that?
Not my turn.
It's on the gram. Famous Steve.
Now you're on YouTube.
What,
Here we go.
All good? You go? Turn the microphone on.
All right, we will stare these athletes down. Sean Shelby is here. We're on ESPN Plus tomorrow. First fight, 10 a.m. local time, 1 p.m. Eastern. First fight's in the light heavyweight division. Da-Un Jung takes on Kennedy Zachukwu. Next fight is in the lightweight division. Rafael Alves takes on Mark Jacasey. Up next, it's a women's flyweight bout. Liana Jojua squares off with Courtney Casey. Up next, a featherweight bout. Colin Anglin takes on Sean Woodson. Up next, we're back to the women's flyweight division, a ranked matchup. 12th ranked Andrea Lee takes on 5th ranked Cynthia Calvillo. Featured prelim is in the lightweight division. Joel Alvarez takes on Thiago Moises. Main card starts at 4 Eastern, 1 o'clock local time, also on ESPN Plus. It begins with a bantamweight matchup. Julio Arce takes on Song Yadong. Up next, a welterweight matchup. Chaos Williams takes on Miguel Baeza. Up next, a women's featherweight matchup. Leah Letson takes on Felicia Spencer. Co-main event is at heavyweight. Marcos Rogerio de Lima takes on Ben Rothwell. And our main event is at featherweight, 5 rounds. Third-ranked Yair Rodriguez takes on the former champion, top-ranked Max Blessed Holloway. Five rounds on ESPN Plus, Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez from the UFC Apex.
All right, that's a wrap. Join us tomorrow for the fights. We'll have full coverage starting at 10 a.m. local for the prelims, 1 p.m. for the main card. Bellator 271 coverage tonight. Danny Segura out there in Florida. Stick to me, check that as well. We got you covered all weekend long. Thanks.
Come on.